cross our fingers and start.
Are you sharing the music, Master?
Can someone please volunteer and do that?
Okay, I'll do that. Master Deepika, are you ready? Can you introduce Master Carlos, please?
Sure. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining today's session. Let's welcome today's master, Master Carlo. He is from Egypt. He has practiced mindfulness and transcendental meditation for 13 years. His interest in Buddhist philosophy led him to spend time as a monk at Wang Fat Ching Shi Temple in Hong Kong and to study at the Center of Buddhist Studies at Hong Kong University. He has also studied psychology and philosophy, which he incorporates in his work as a soft skills and corporate trainer. So thank you, Master Carlo, for joining today and conducting this session on forgiveness. So the platform is all yours.
Thank you so much for the introduction. We'll start by just listening to the music, crossing our legs, crossing our fingers, close our eyes.
So I will share the music.
And we start focusing on our breath. And just remember, when you meditate, you are not doing anything. You are being. We actually are human beings, not human doings. And try to be here and now. No matter here and now looks like. If there are noise around you, it is part of the now, of the present moment. If your breathing coming from the left nostril is as it is, don't try to change it. If it's from the right nostril, don't try to change it. If it's shallow or deep, is as it is. Is all that you're experiencing right now is part of the present moment. And just remember, whenever you find yourself thinking, focusing on your breathing and focusing on every time, just thinking about the breathing. This is not a sign of you failed in meditation. This is the process of meditation.
मुझे सुना गैस से सब्जी करी है, अगर बन गई है तो बंद कर देना।
So the meditation will end in 5 minutes. for 3 more minutes. And let's enjoy being in the now for those 3 minutes. Remember, do not beat yourself up because you were thinking and getting back gently to the breathing. This is the process of meditation. It's not the sign that you of failure. It's not the sign that you didn't meditate right. So now, please slowly open your eyes. If you couldn't get out of meditation now, just give yourself a few seconds, but just open your eyes slowly. I hope you guys all enjoyed the present moment. And as we agreed, having thoughts and meditation is not a sign of failure. It's not the sign that you didn't meditate right. This is the process of meditation. Thinking and going gently back to the breathing. And then you realize you're thinking, go gently back to the breathing. This is what makes the mind get calm. I would love to share with you my thoughts on my personal experience about forgiveness. And I'll start by telling a personal story that not only shifted my perspective about forgiveness, it is really changed my whole life. I was in love with a girl when I was in mid-20s, and she was in love with me and everything. I was really in love with her, and I realized that she's cheating on me. I was sure of that. regardless of the details. However, and when I confronted her, she broke up with me. So the pain was like insane. At that time, I didn't know anything about uh, meditation or spirituality or anything. But there was one of our friends, his older brother was a therapist. So he told him about my story, and I was in pain after that. After she broke up with me, I was in huge, like, in this is the most painful experience in my life. I stayed in pain for 4 years. I was not able to see in a movie that someone is cheating on someone. And at that time, uh, for my bad luck, there was a movie called Unfaithful, but by Richard Gere. And I saw the movie and I was crying. I like during the 4 years, I was crying a lot and having that pain inside me and everything. So when my friend told his brother about me, the therapist, so he said, "If can you arrange a meeting? I want to talk to him." So I went to talk to the guy, and he started explaining to me, if someone cheated on you, it's not has nothing to do with you. It's not that you are not good enough, or you should have been a much better boyfriend or something. It is because that person has the ability to cheat. That was his introduction. And he asked me, "Do you have any idea why this pain lasted all that long with you?" So I said, "I have no idea." He told me, "Because you're holding on to the resentment, the anger, the desire for revenge." So I was like, yes, I want to take revenge. I want her to regret that. I want her to feel bad. She really hurt me so much. And he said, "And do you think if you achieved what you want, for by any means you um, succeeded to make her regret or took the revenge that you want, do you think you're going to be happy?" I said, "Yeah, of course." He said, "No. The only way you're going to be happy by letting go of those feelings." And I said, "How?" He said, "By forgiving her. I want you to do something, but just try it." Okay? I told him, "Okay." He said, "I want you to close your eyes and say, 'I forgive you, Heidi.'" Her name was Heidi. So "I want you to close your eyes and say, 'I forgive you, Heidi.'" And I was like, looked at him, uh, "Man, it seems you're not listening. I, 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 I just told you I want her to feel bad. I want her to regret. I want her to feel the pain that I was going through." He said, "Okay, if you keep holding on to these emotions, as long as you keep holding on to these emotions, you will stay in pain. So, um, for start explaining, which was like a new concept for me, he was saying that forgiveness, when you forgive someone, it has nothing to do with the other person. When you forgive someone, you are being kind to yourself. Let me ask you a question. Who is in pain other than you? Who else in pain other than you for all those years?" Said, "I don't think so. And only me." Said, "Exactly. So you're the only one who's suffering. The only way is to forgive. So just try what I'm saying. So I closed my eyes. I said, I forgive you, Heidi. And then uh, all of a sudden, it was like tears in my eyes. I started to cry, like crying. And I wasn't crying out of sadness. I was crying out of relief. It's as if all those years uh, I was not able to breathe. And then when I said that, just I took the first step to free myself, to just the first step. So I said it when I said it, and I felt like that. I kept saying like few times after that, and he was like, um, in order to get rid of that pain, whenever you remember her and remember how she hurt you, you just need to say, I forgive you, and mention her name, and then pray for her. I was like, man, I don't think I can do that. So you have to do it if you want to get rid of the pain. It is going to be hard at first, but after a couple of times, it's going to be much easier. And just trust me, try it. You're not going to lose anything. You're already in pain, so you're not going to lose anything. Just try. So and he was like, oh, but let me tell you something. When you pray for her, do not pray something like, oh, I hope you be a good person. I hope you never hurt anyone. No, don't pray for her from the point of view that you're superior and has something wrong. You pray for her like, let me ask you, what is it that you want in life? Let's say you want a nice car, a nice home, a great job. Let's say this is what you want. So you would wish her to have these things. Why? The idea was by wishing the person that I want to forgive or praying for that person, by the things that I value, there are things that will change in me. It changes you time by time. It's a process, of course. It doesn't happen over time. It's a process. So what happened is I kept like praying for her for 5 days or a week, something like that. Uh, then I forgot about the pain, and I met her by a coincidence a few months after that, and we became for years. We became like friends. We go to the gym together, we drink coffee together, we watch a movie, and that was a miracle. The praying and forgiving, that was really a miracle. I didn't ever expect that something like that could happen. The point is, forgiveness opens the door for compassion. Uh, when he said, uh, don't think that someone who cheats is happy with his or her life. No, they're not happy with being a cheater, like a thief. If someone is stealing, is a thief, he's not really happy with that. It's like, do you think when he was a kid and someone asked him, hey, sweetheart, hey, baby, what would you like to be when you grow up? Do you think he would say, I would love to be uncle, I would love to be a thief? And he would say, oh, baby, I hope you'd be the best thief ever in life. No, it's not like that. He was hoping to have a good life, but along the way, things happened that made him go this way. So that opened the door to compassion. Forgiveness opens the door to compassion. And what I learned from the monks when I was there in Hong Kong, that there was a lecture about compassion, and the monk was saying, do you think that the person that cuts you off while you're driving, someone cuts you off and being very rude, someone treating you in a rude way, do you think he's doing that because his life is full of joy and happiness and problem free? No, he's doing that because there is a huge pain inside that person, and he doesn't have enough awareness to realize that this is what operates his life. But does this mean that we let people hurt us and step on our toes? Of course not. We have to set boundaries. We have to stop someone when he crosses the line or hurts us. However, when we approach that, just approach it by compassion, not by hatred, not by punishing the person, but just by compassion. And it's like, this is also a miracle. When they were asking the Dalai Lama about his religion, and he said, Buddhism is not my religion. In an interview, he said, my religion is compassion. There is a practice called loving kindness meditation, which goes like that. You sit, close your eyes and meditate, and you think of a person that you really love, or you don't have any problem with him or her. Like a child, your nephew, your niece, your own child, like someone you have zero resentments or hatred towards that person. And you start by wishing that person, you say things like, I wish, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may your life unfold smoothly, and so on, things like that. Then you move to someone that you are neutral, you don't love or hate, someone neutral. And wish that person the same things. After that, you move to someone you really have problems with, and keep on wishing this. By wishing this for the person, it's the same as when I was praying for my ex-girlfriend. It changes you. It frees you. You are being kind to yourself. It has nothing to do with the other person. You forgive so you can be free of that pain or the burden of resentment. And I want to just, next time you have a problem with someone at work or someone is treating you bad or anything, just keep praying for that person. I don't know what will happen, but something will happen. I don't know how it works, because it's really like magic. That every time I tried this many times after that, and it's really like magic. But it is hard. It is challenging. Forgiving or praying for someone that you have problems with, it's very challenging, but is very rewarding. So just give it a try. Next time you have an issue with someone, keep praying for that person. And don't rush the results. May take weeks, may take months, but something will happen. Like one time I had like issues with my brother, and he was not really nice to me, or was not talking to me, and I kept praying for him like a year or something. After that, he wasn't good or anything. But what happened is that I started to accept that it is what it is. This is how it is. So and that also produce the same result, which is relief. So it always something happen when you pray for someone that you have um, issues with, but you have just to try. You have to, if you couldn't do it, you ask for help. You have no idea how much resistance that your mind will give you uh, to prevent you from doing that. Not because the mind is bad, the mind is always trying to protect us. The mind doesn't want us to change jobs. The mind doesn't want us to go to a better life or go to a new apartment. Not because he's bad. He's trying to protect us from disappointment, fear of change, fear of unknown. So there will be much great resistance. And just take it as a rule, um, based on my experience, the greater resistance in any action, if you're trying to do an action, and if the resistance is really great, that means the benefit or the reward of this action is as great as the resistance. So um, I I think this is what all I wanted to share. I don't want to take much of your time more than that, but I would like to, if you guys have any questions, please ask me. Or if you want to share a story or you have a comment, I would love to hear that.
What a powerful topic experience that you have shared, Carlos. Amazing,
Thank you.
amazing, and praying to wish a happy life to whoever you want to forgive is the great thing. Not as if you are superior. That's the point.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
amazing, amazing point. You have shared your personal story. You started with personal story, and but then you went into very deep into the topic, which is really touched. The depths of the soul. You know,
thank you.
and you nicely mentioned about forgiveness, how it opens up the door for the compassion, and also whoever is hurting you, cheating you, or whoever is, robbing you, whatever it is, whatnot, right? So they are in a huge pain. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a beautiful thing that to realize whoever is forgiving, right? So that's why they are doing like that. So, and it's not that you want to keep, accepting that whatever the other person is doing, but whenever you are responding, respond with compassion. Such a profound thing that you have shared. Amazing session,
Sorry for
actually.
interruption. At least we are lucky enough to have the awareness, and they don't.
Absolutely.
Um,
Agreed. 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 Whatever you choose, forgiveness or unforgiveness, whichever you choose, both of them have the powerful impact in your life. Right? Forgiveness impacts in a positive way. Unforgiveness, it impacts, whatever the way you don't want to, right? So when somebody is holding uh, that bitterness and resentment,
yeah,
it stops the flow of life, flow of energy, and listening to your story is amazing. Very
thank you.
good. Thank you for sharing this beautiful thing, and the simplicity. You know, at the simplicity you shared is really loud. The way you shared it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you
Thank you.
so much for your kind words. I learned not to prepare when I talk about like spiritual things like that. I don't prepare. Just it comes from the now. Like once I decided I'm going to speak about forgiveness, you say them. My meditation, my transcendental meditation teacher used to tell me, you ask the question to the mind, and the mind will reply whenever he's ready. So during the couple of days, I kept remembering things that I want to say, but I don't sit and prepare a speech. It's coming from the now. It reached when you speak from the heart. It reaches the heart. But thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much, and thank you all guys for listening to me.
Yeah, we can feel that it is coming from straight from your heart. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
Namaste.
much.
Yes, I see that there's a comment from a
Yeah,
master, Daksha.
yeah. What space you create to enter into freedom through forgiving, but also prayers, understanding, and compassion. For thank you for this super simple message. So thank you so much for that. Uh, I'm glad that you guys find this uh, sharing my thoughts is useful or inspiring or anything. Um, I really appreciate that so much, guys, all of you. And when I always say that I am really happy to be part of that group, I'm not trying to be nice, I swear, because I don't know about you guys, but I myself, it's hard to find like-minded people, especially in such subject like spirituality, and it's very hard to find people like that. Like I feel in this group, I can say anything or ask anything or share anything, and no one will judge me. No one will um, say it's like a the safest place for me is in this group. So thank you for being there. So anyone else has like a question or something? Uh, thank you so much.
Surendra.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much for you guys, your kind words. So anyone has a question?
I think Surendra loved your session. He says it's a thank you
Yeah,
for inspiring.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, but really thank you so much, guys, for your kind words. So if no questions, I think Master Shalini would take over and um, see if you're going to end the session or. Thank you, Shri Marni.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Am I
now.
audible? Yeah.
But
Yeah, thank you so much for the brilliant session, Master Carlos.
thank you.
That's amazing to hear you. And I have one question.
Sure.
Like, if someone is having this kind of, cheating experience in life,
Mm.
You're stuck.
Yeah, the connection or something.
do not have any guidance, what is your suggestion to them, that they should go to the therapist, or what should they do?
Uh, um, the safest thing is to go to the therapist as long as they don't have um, the company like people like us. Um, so it's better to either go to the therapist or if you know that person, Master Shalini, you can try to talk to him or her first. If it didn't work, it's better for him or her to go to a therapist because some people um, uh, might have a scar that really needs therapy before they start meditating and all that stuff. It's like the same idea of the inner child work. When you meditate, while you still have unfinished business with your inner child, yeah, meditation will do good things for you, but you're not getting the whole benefit of it.
Yes, Master. Very nicely said. That to reap the benefit of meditation, we should heal our inner child first.
Yeah.
That's true.
And thank you so much, Master Ravi, for this session of the inner child. I cannot forget it. It was amazing. Normally, when I see an announcement of a session, and I always, my stupid mind always judge, oh, it's gonna be about nonsense and about things that doesn't make sense to me. And then after like few seconds of them speaking, I realized it's all scientific and has roots in psychology. That was one of the best webinars I've ever attended, to be honest. Thank you so much for bringing it to us.
Yes, thank you. It was really useful for all of us. Yeah, glad that it was useful for everybody, all of us. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, thank you.
So, Master Shalini, if you want to end the session, since no one has any questions or comments, you can go ahead. Thank you so much for listening to me and having me in this session. I'm really grateful for that.
Thank you so much for joining the session and giving your rich views about forgiveness. And I hope all present here will follow it for their own betterment. Releasing all emotions is freeing ourselves. So I hope the session was beneficial for everyone, benefited everyone. Thank you so much, Master Carlos, and hope to hear from you more in the coming days.
Yeah, sure. I would love to. I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining the session. Master Ravi, you can
End the session.
conclude
Yeah.
the session.
No,
Yes.
you've already concluded. What a beautiful session. So let us feel the freedom by forgiving. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, not feel, you experience the freedom when you forgive. So feeling is just a feeling, but you know, you wanna really experience the freedom, then forgive. Forgive yourself,
Sorry for
forgive others.
interrupting again. I don't take it personally. I just whenever you talk, you remind me. You remind me about things. I just forget to say that forgiveness or to forgive is a verb. It is something that you do. It's not something that you wait to happen to you. You have to
True.
start taking an action for this to happen. I apologize for forgiving, but you say things, powerful things, and deep things that make me stop. It's your fault.
Thank you. Yeah, amazing, amazing, Carlos. So good to connect with you. I can feel that the soul connection. And amazing, amazing, beautiful connection this is among everybody in this group. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, friends, I'm